everyone! This is the last video in my Tasmanian capsule wardrobe series. Why is it the last one? Well, simply put, I no longer have just a capsule wardrobe down here. Brief as this series was, I have really enjoyed documenting the additions and changes to my capsule wardrobe via this YouTube series. It was a really good opportunity to actually take a close look at what I had in my wardrobe and how it was serving me. However, last year in 2025, I had two opportunities to get stuff out of storage in New South Wales to bring back to add to my capsule wardrobe. And to be honest, the things I brought back weren't always the best suited to the capsule. The first time I went back was in July, and even then I was thinking, it's a capsule, plus I've got these black pieces, because honestly, I missed my black pieces. But then I went back in December, brought back a whole lot more items, and I looked at my wardrobe and I went, there is no way this is a capsule anymore. This is just a small Lolita wardrobe. It doesn't have the intentionality and the coherence that I believe a capsule wardrobe should. Realistically, I've enjoyed so much having more of my Lolita items here with me. Don't get me wrong, I did like the capsule, but my goodness, having black back in my wardrobe, having more options, having more jewellery, things that I didn't think really mattered to me so much, I'm enjoying having them back. And so this last video in the capsule wardrobe series is just a little bit of a reflection about what I learned from actually living with a capsule wardrobe for over a year. Ultimately, I have three main takeaways from having a capsule wardrobe. First of all, I really did not like only having one main piece. Now this kind of goes against what I've always preached with capsule wardrobes, that it is about having a variety of ways to wear something rather than a variety of main pieces. And I do still think that if it's one or the other, that is more important, but my goodness did it get stale. And honestly, I got bored. I wasn't excited about my wardrobe. Naturally, if I had 2 or 3 pieces, that would be a different story, but especially at the start when I just had the one JSK, much as I love it, it just wasn't sparking joy. Second thing I learned is that I cannot do a limited palette. And this applies to my style in general, and the fact that I do wear a whole bunch of different styles, Lolita included, is I just get bored doing the one thing. As soon as I got my black JSK, so which is Baby the Star Shine Bright Showing Princess, as soon as I got that back, it was just, like a sigh of relief, being able to wear something that wasn't green. So this is me wearing green, but my goodness, I didn't realize that being limited in colour had such an effect on me. And the last thing I realized, which is the thing that surprised me the most, is how much I noticed my lack of smaller accessories, so wrist cuffs, headwear, socks even. I knew they're important to a coordinate, of course they are, but I always thought they were less important, that I'd be okay with only a few things, but my goodness, not at all. I miss having my hundreds of little bow clips. I miss having so many bracelets. I just really found the lack of the small items very noticeable. As I mentioned in my 2026 Lolita Goals video, which I will link up there if you haven't seen it, this year I am planning on getting everything else out of storage, and once I have it all, doing a massive purge and then rebuilding my wardrobe somewhat from scratch. And I'm really grateful that the capsule wardrobe experience taught me so much about what I need in my Lolita wardrobe. So with that in mind, here are the 4 things that I am going to try and do going forwards. Firstly, having a capsule wardrobe has taught me a lot about being careful about what I add. Realistically, I'm probably not going to be heaps careful in the future because I have also, as I said, discovered that I love having lots of things, but that's realistically only going to apply to things that I make. If I make it, I can do whatever I want, but if I am buying pieces, I really want to consider how it will serve my wardrobe as a whole. I've also actually already started number 2, which is tracking what I wear way more thoroughly so I can truly analyze the gaps. It's one thing to do it as a sort of abstract theory, it's another thing to actually look at hard data about what I wear and actually be able to use said data. I'm also really going to focus on making more stuff for myself, especially smaller things like, you know, wrist cuffs or little decorative things, or even the socks that I recently upcycled, a video linked up there, because it's really fun to add me-made stuff to my wardrobe. It brings me joy, and it also lets me add stuff to the wardrobe while still, as I said a couple of points ago, being careful about what I buy. And last of all, I want to have fun. That is my main thing that I have learned from this capsule wardrobe, is that restrictions make Lolita not fun for me. And I really do want to get the most enjoyment out of this hobby as possible going forward. And that concludes my Lolita capsule wardrobe journey. I mean, obviously the overall wardrobe journey is definitely ongoing, and I hope you'll stick around for that, but I've really enjoyed sharing the capsule journey with you. So thank you for watching those videos, thank you for watching this one, and until next time, bye bye!